What up? What up? How we doing? Welcome. So today we are going to do what I feel things we're going to do today. First things first. I kind of want to showcase this on Blight because the in-map juice Blight has been very lucrative, and this build has performed really well on it. I have had to make some adjustments specifically for Blight, but I do think it handles it really well. So that's something I want to do today. And then most importantly, I kind of just want to do my challenges. So the plan is ideally we get to 36 challenges done today, and the easy ways to do that would be remarkable realms. It's easy to knock off. I'll just do some synthesized invitations when I'm ready. Do this sanctified scarabs, easy to do, just knock it out. Cross contamination, probably gonna skip this because we can skip 4. Elated exaltation, this is literally just currency. I'll buy crusade. Maybe I'll try crafting some gear for my next build because he will likely use these exalted orbs. Very likely. Then recollections realize this guy is going to be pure RNG. I currently do not have some like preferences here, which I maybe should. Maybe I should. Neglect is the only one I would care to block if I want it, because this is money and this is what would complete the goal. But if I were to get a memory tier, then all that happens is I will run them whites, get to the end, and just blast through basically. Then what else? That's recollection realized. We're skipping this guy. We in the process of doing remarkable realms, we might finish this, and then I honestly thought I was going to do this one because I can do pinnacles, but the price cost of like 10 divines just to do this challenge, I just felt like it wasn't gonna happen, so I'm not gonna do it. If I eventually make a bossa, sure. Well, that's if I do that, then that'd be after TLI, most likely. And then this one, well, I could do this. Like I have in the process of farming what I've been farming, i.e. Blight, I have a bunch of, you know, Conqueror, Cyrus Guardians, Elder Guardians, some Shaper Guardians, not that many, but I have Guardian invitations, so I have my pick at whatever I want to do, you know. Either way, we're going to start off with Blights. Just straight up. Now some of the changes I have made for Blight specifically versus Abyss farming is with Abyss farming, I had 4 points into caster mastery. I took those 4 points and I put them here, and I think I took a point from somewhere, I think from block, but to get the leech mastery here, just to make sure my AG was tanky enough to not die if you were to run into a pack of into a lane, because that's what tends to happen. If he dies, you kind of lose your Blight. So I did that. I went bone offering instead of spirit offering because we have enough damage. We just need him to survive. And then feeding frenzy switched out for meat shield because for the same reason, you want him to survive. I took off her one so she wouldn't die to reflect. She started actually dying to reflect, and that was annoying. So did that. So now she doesn't actually use KB. She now just uses curses and whatnot. But yeah, we don't once we roll the maps, we don't care too much for map modifiers. This is something we can probably run with risk if we needed to, but we don't have to. Not to mention risk could get very spicy very quick if you get like desolation and you have to, because like then the Blight becomes uncomfortable to run, not because of anything but because you can't comfortably stand still. For that reason, I don't know that I recommend Shaper. Like rare shaper enemies because of what I just said. The very last one on each lane I will make into ice towers. I'm trying to upgrade all the
when I'm ready and not before.
I'm trying to upgrade the overlaps. Oh god.
You're making me nervous.
Like I'm trying to click and it's moving my character is the only thing. There. Thank you. So now we just stay here now that we are here and we let them do their thing. And that's what fully juiced blight looks like. T16.5 blight, that is. And then the big loot explosion comes soon. Now without caster mastery, it's kind of a pain to open these side guys, but it is what it is. This was also quite the unlucky map. I don't know if it's unlucky, but because of the way they were spread out, I don't think we actually got to kill them in range of like the empowering towers, which is the ideal scenario for the farming strat, right? So I think that is ultimately what affects the loot, because like we have a lot of overlaps here. If we can kill them here, that's nice. But because we have these guys as well, well, let's just say we're killing them like here, so maybe they're out of some overlaps. We try to get as many overlaps as possible with empowering tower range. I also went effect just in case that helps with loot. I don't know if it does. I can't say I've noticed a difference in loot between the effects now and before, but that's what I currently have. So I'm going to do 2 more maps to finish the oh yeah, this is Cyrus Guardian, so it's worth finishing the map. This map has Giga early res, Giga life as extra as well. It also had a lot of more maps. I'm very surprised at how little maps dropped in the blight. Genuinely surprised.
When I'm ready and not before.
All right, let's go. Oh yeah, and my heist runner that I was setting up on Saturday,
Your sanity is not promised to you.
turned out pretty good. have some really nice movement speed. I don't remember if I have blueprints I haven't done yet that I can just do to show that later on, but I think we ended up at around 400-ish move speed, and that's just like, that feels just right. I feel like if it was any faster, it would be a bit harder to control, so I'm actually quite comfortable with that. And I also did a 5-way rotation to get them to level 90 something, so that essentially made it very, very, very comfy. Let's do it here. The best layouts for Strand, I feel these are the best layouts. These guys right here. This is going to be a very big explosion, thankfully. The reason I say that is...
some maps. You want some of these when I build up?
Which ones? This square?
Doesn't matter. You know what you want.
I mean, for map runners?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't consume them that quick. I don't have them up 24/7. I always just forget to deal with them.
Oh, okay.
Let's just make sure.
I don't like going back to do, like, I'm never gonna go back and farm bars again to send shipments. I feel like that was like an early mid-league thing, but now I'm probably just never gonna go back to that.
Go
But
back
I
to
do
what?
like being like going to like farm bars to ship.
Oh,
I personally don't like that as much, but I think I do like the idea of doing map runner like runs, like building up a bunch of 8 mods with them.
yeah. We're taking a lot of dots. Like, I want to create more overlap personally. So like doing all of this, my biggest worry was my dudes. Where do you think you're going? My biggest worry is just,
Well,
oh,
better you than me.
is it just me or are they kind of hasted? I feel like they're kind of hasted. Yep, that's a map. Do they have any haste? They do not. Or the unique bosses have that. But yeah, we're at about 1 mil XP, and then this puts us at like 1.2, 1.1. So with this, with this blight strats, it's like really comfy gaining gold. So like doing this, I don't mind having multiple map runners up at any one time, to be honest. Now these bounties, I'm still on the fence on if they're even worth it to pick up, to be honest. I don't know that they are. Oh, these are synthesized maps, so well, that's huge then. We finished the map. Synthesized maps and Cyrus Guardians are the most expensive ones. We have one more blight in this set of 20. Then we're going to continue doing some Then we're going to continue doing some challenges. We're currently 32. We only have 4 challenges to go.
Body and strike true.
Bosses also have a decently high chance at dropping him up. And the strands you get sell very quickly. Pretty sure we barely have 20. You also get a ton of T16.5s, and each of these T16.5s are I think they go for what, 5 per divine, something like that. I'm guessing I'm the cheapest strand because I'm being spammed now. Let's go trade. Let's see how much you're going for. Because I saw people go selling 30 for a divine, so it's very like them by far the cheapest. Yo, why are you being slow? The fuck? D16 strands for a divine. $50 for a divine price fixer. Then you have the 40s, which I'm included in there. And then it quickly drops to 35. Quickly drops to 35. And then we're down to 30 already. I'll put it up to about 72 for a divine, which is roughly 36, give or take. Because I personally like building up a stockpile before bulk selling it to someone. And of course, the T16.5s, I just end up running myself. So, but if I go tired of running them, then I just sell them for a decent chunk of cash. But yeah, the build ends up performing really well with blights. I also haven't tested AFK like blight ravage maps, but I imagine it should be fine. We'll have to see.
Approach, challenger.
Let me guess. House Azadi sent you to finish what they couldn't.
Is that kineticist? Have to see. Oh, it is. Are you better than my
Still
kineticist?
abide by the Trathan code.
No, you are
Choose
not.
your fate.
No, you are not.
By all means, throw your life away. Kneel. When I'm ready and not before.
You want to get CC towers on Ravaged?
Hardly a prize worth
Yes.
fighting
I mean, typically you want to. I haven't, like, I know people AFK Blight Ravage on Chains of Command. I just haven't tested if my setup can do it. My setup has a lot of damage and pretty good defenses, can do T17 Abyss and, you know, T16.5 Blights. So I'm inclined to believe it should be able to, but there's a big difference between AFK and not, because I mean, I plan my builds around having offerings. When you're AFK, you don't have offerings, you know. I have bone offering right now to help with T16.5 Blights and all of that. Think you're better than mine, but haven't tried it either. Yeah, I think it's just about trying it, really. I would be surprised if it couldn't, because of just how much BS it can handle, but ultimately we'll have to see. Just to confirm, we're only on one lane, right?
Spread. It's put out new mycelium. Ugh, new roots.
There's one here I need to be very wary of. Oh, there's one here too. I don't like that this guy is not going to get that much in the way of overlaps. But I think it should be fine. Holy, what are you doing, my dude? Okay, you got frozen, which is really good. This guy has Solita, so he's just problematic. I'm going to try to tank him. Call him. Good. Ooh, Voidborn. I don't have a lot of the expensive pieces like Woke Multi-Strike. Neither do I. I'm using regular Multi-Strike. I do have all of that Awakened gems though, so like Awakened melee, Awakened early damage with attacks, Awakened minion damage. But then other than those three, the rest are like increased damage, Multi-Strike, fresh meats, and rootless. Or a good Uneto. Mine is 2 reses, but I'm fixing the rest of my res with like Flask. I do have a mage blood, so there's that. Get a lot of res, a lot of gold from that. Thank you very much. Synthesize is good money, and then we just have to see. Oh yeah, I do need to sell my T17 Sanctuary because I've gotten a lot of them over time doing this. Is Mom really that good on Aurora? How do you recover your life? I use Mom with Aurora to recover life on block, and then for my actual life pool, I still have my Leech. So like Leech is recovering my life, and then Aurora is recovering my ES pool. And for the armor portion, I have determination. I have determination on. So long as I'm getting hits, I'm chilling. And Mom is really nice because it makes me have, you know, an extra hit pool in the form of 1300. I don't use Pennant, but I use Warm Ring instead. I use both. The reason I use both is I really care about not inflating my DPS. I really think Fresh Meat is a very strong support, but you need a lot of sustain if you're going to keep it up realistically. And if you skimp out on the sustain, then you might think you should have more DPS, but you don't. So to avoid inflating my pool, I go over and beyond in the number of like alternative things I can kill. That way I know that I am replacing the necessary things every X amount of time, or every, you know, however long it lasts. And for me, my Fresh Meat lasts 5-ish seconds, and I know between Penance Mark and the two worms I create for my mercenary, I'm producing easily like 14-ish, actually like 16-ish enemies or something in a 4-second period, and I have an extra second to still replace them. But that's the general idea there. Fresh Meat is very strong if you can keep it up. The trick is, you know, actually keeping it up. I hate Solita. Yeah, Solita is very unfun on Chains of Command because of how the build functions. You want your swords dying, but in the process of killing your swords, it's eating your sword souls. I personally think they should make it so it cannot eat your minion souls personally, because it is a pain. Like, it is just genuinely a pain to deal with. And it's like, if I look at Solitaire on Defilers versus Solitaires on Chains of Command, it's on Defilers, it's not even an issue because I'm not killing my minions. There's nothing dying, so they're going to lose the souls and we're going to kill them regardless. But on, you know, Chains of Command, you literally rely on your minions dying, especially if you're going the fresh meat approach. You're constantly replacing your minions, like you're constantly doing it, so it's rough. Woke minion damage doesn't work on chains. What do you mean it doesn't work on chains? Do you mean the additional level? Additional level doesn't, but the Giga increased minion damage or more, the Giga more damage works. If that's what it works. You're not getting plus level, but you're going to get the 44% more damage, and that's a lot more damage. Wouldn't it be better to go surrender this way if you want health tank, not armor ES tank? I prefer Aegis Aurora for a few reasons. A, I am going Melding, wherever my Melding is. Brother, where did I drop you? I like keeping those guys on my tree, so I imagine it's somewhere here. Finally found it. I'm going Melding. With Melding, Aegis Aurora gives me 5 cold res, so I already have a leg up in getting my 90% all res with Sapphire Flask and Purity of Ice. 2, ES on block allows me to go. ES on block is not bad because Eldritch Battery is there with Mind Over Matter, so I have a second health pool that is recovering to eat damage as I am taking damage. Thirdly, life on block is fine. Life on block is fine, but I gain enough from instant leech and regular leech that my life sustain is honestly fine. Like this build, let me actually reveal something very interesting. My current character in its setup has no life regen, 0, nothing. I have not a single point into life regen, which is not great. However, you saw how that blight went. I didn't see my life move too much, at least. Why? Because that's how much we are leeching with instant leech and regular leech. We don't need the extra life on block. Life on block is nice, but I'd rather have a hit pool of 3,000 plus, you know, a 1,300 here than have 3,000 and life on block. Because the moment I decide to go like surrender, I can't use Mind Over Matter because then this is just permanently empty and I can't cast anything. And the idea there. And it's not like I'm spending so much into like ES to get this pool to 1,300. I just mostly go armor ES bases. Like this is a unique, it already has armor ES. This already has armor ES. This already has armor ES. So like we already have a lot of armor ES bases. Why not just get, you know, why not just embrace it by going like determination? The one aura I wish I could fit was discipline, but like I couldn't fit it. Try as I might, I just couldn't fit it. I just couldn't fit it. So here we are. What up? Is it JP? Jeppy? Oh, Lil Tractor, what up? Just playing PoE 1 for first time and you've reached the end game. There's so much to do. Welcome to PoE 1. Welcome to PoE 1. Do you have any questions? And I see you on YouTube as well. The +1 is not a skill gem. That's what I meant. Yeah, it's not a skill gem, so we don't gain the level. Like you cannot adjust the level of the Chains of Command, which is why I'm not even going for a +2 minion wand. I'm just going for a, like, minion damage is key. That's all you care about: minion damage, minion crit, all of that, which greatly reduces the cost of like wands like this for you. Like this one, how did I craft it? I bought the base, which was T1 crit fractured, and I spammed bound fossils until I got the hybrid minion damage, crit multi, and an extra suffix. And after rubbing the head of a noob for luck, I annulled the suffix I didn't want, and I crafted my trigger, and I was fine. And we have this guy, which is T2 minion damage alongside a T4 hybrid and minion crit multi. Insane wand. I see this one and I'll think recomp. It's just bound for also spamming. But because I didn't need +1 to levels, was very cheap to make. Like this one literally cost me like 3 divines to make. Insane. I got very lucky, by the way, so don't expect any 3 divines. Well, you know. So how far into the end game have you gotten, Tractor? You got Mage Blood. You can go Melding. Goddamn. Yep, I'm currently going Melding, which is why I have 90 all res. Well, why do I have 89? Wait, hold up. Is that where I took a point from? I'm supposed to have 90, but I think I might have taken a point from here to go into Minion Leech for Blight. Probably that. Probably did that. Is it the smartest thing? Probably not. But it is the thing we did, and nevertheless. Okay, time for some challenges, shall we? And we're going to start off with 2 things. Invitations. How are we going to do invitations? We're going to do some Saint invitations. So we're going to start off by doing 5. So we're going to get 5 of each. And then you. We're going to switch this to Maven. Then I'm going to need to make a tree for invitation farming is the only thing. And my blight tree can't go. It's going to be my heist delirium tree. This is my invitation farming tree because I'm just trying to get to the end, right? I just need to make some changes. Remove delirium most likely. Do I care for explicit map effects? I don't know. But let's remove Delhi. I'm playing Marauder with Sundown with Shift 10. Pretty strong, but damn your build. It's insane. Yeah, it's almost like a minion auto bomber. The way it works, right? And I'll try to make this as new PoE player friendly. It revolves around this unique called Chains of Command, and this unique has the first line which says you trigger you summon an animate guardian's weapon, which is the weapon of your animate guardian, which is this minion over here. You summon his weapon as a standalone minion every single time either you or your animate guardian kills an enemy. I guess anytime an ally, right? Anytime you or a minion does. Oh no, it's anytime you kill, either anytime your animate guardian kills or anytime his weapons kill, you're going to summon the weapon. So you want him killing as much as possible, so you summon his weapons. So then you have all you're trying to do is you're trying to get things to spawn around whatever you're attacking, so you're constantly killing things, so you're constantly summoning those swords, and then they just going. So the way that works is I have a mercenary that constantly produces worms. These worms I kill, or my animate guardian kills and then summons his swords first time. What do you want? Oh, Horror Bastion. Okay. 3 divine shield. Thank you very much. What did that shield have? Giga res, chance to block, armor. Didn't have life, but it had PDR. That's pretty good. It's like 60% more crit, I think, with matters. Do you mean spirit of fresh meats or what? Or you just use Matas. Matas is really strong for setting base crit. Like, it makes crit scaling so much easier. The reason I didn't go for Matas was I wanted to have a trigger wand. And I mean, this trigger wand is insane, giving like giga damage. Plus levels of Matas doesn't do anything. So literally your Matas is only giving you flat crit. So I really wanted to use a wand for that. But that also meant I was not going to crit cap. I just can't crit cap. I can crit cap if I go Assassin's Mark most likely, but I'd rather have the comfort of this guy plus fresh meat if I'm going to play Chains of Command. Like, I can literally Uber boss on this setup, and that's not something Chains of Command typically can boast about. I did some Uber shapers before my stream. I can actually just run a quick synthesis. Hopefully we don't get any breaking mods, but like Uber bosses are stuff that Chains of Command struggles with because, you know, you don't produce enough single target weapons. So like, he's going to kill those things, you're going to summon the swords, and now the swords are doing their thing. Is how that works. Basically, I have no charges in this fight, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I equipped my anime guardian. I equipped him in a way where when he kills an enemy, there's a chance they explode for dealing damage to everyone around them. So if you're seeing the fire explosions around, that is what's going on. Like, they kill someone, they explode, and then they use the monster's base health as flat damage for the explosion. And monsters tend to have a decent amount of base health, so that ends up doing a lot of damage around.
Remember me? Here.
Without fresh meat, it gives 60% more. Oh. I just realized for Uber bossing, I want to have max DPS, which means
dying here? You will.
I've never seen anything like this.
Predator support is also probably really good.
Feel the pull of the void.
Do they have block chance or something? Why was he not taking damage? Let me see. Do you have endurance charges, which is fine? Do you steal my charges? Also fine. I don't care too much. You don't have anything that looks like it should make him that tanky. I don't know what that was. Tractor, I will explain that in a second when I can actually read chat better. I can't pause. Oh, I can't pause. Okay, let me see. Can you explain for me? I have some workers in the mine in King's March and had to give them money to let it be idle, but I don't get any ores. The way you get ores with King's March is this is King's March, Settlers of Kalgur. If you put points into this, you have nodes, you have things that spawn on your map. Those nodes, when you click on them, you have to like kill enemies or just do a bunch of different things, and then that gives you ore. That ore that then gets instantly like mined automatically by your King's March workers. You do have to hire workers beforehand, but that is kind of how that works. So if you're wondering how to get those workers, I can show you. I can actually just give you a quick King's March rundown after this showcase.
Grip of the infinite.
Rayclass needs me. Repent. Darkness surrounds us. Ha! Plenty more where that came from. Face your destruction. surrounds you.
And that's Uber Cortex.
This isn't over. This will never be over. I will unify humanity.
Okay, where were we? Anyone near the AG because of Gravebind counts as him killing instead of allies. Yes, that is correct. We give our AG an item that makes it so regardless of who kills, so long as it's within a certain radius of him, it counts as him killing and will summon the sword. What did we get? We'll dismantle it. I'll think about penance again. I had it at the start, but I was doing chaos with Kulamak at first. I mean, even with chaos damage, I'd still go like penance mark is just really good. Like being able to just do single target like that is really comfy. I don't have to worry about, oh, I need to summon X amount of time, or I have X amount of time before my swords expire, and we have that speed, that time limit or something. I just have to go in. I just have to do it, you know. So it's very chill like that. Factor, thank you for the follow. I assume this is YouTube. Thank you. Yeah, I do run Ancient Skull. So with Ancient Skull, Mata Stitching would be easy. Like it's easy, right? You go Mata Stitching, you go Harvest, enchantment, and then you profit. You have very good base crits, but like if I wanted to crit cap on this current setup, I would need to do something along the lines of potentially getting Assassin's Mark and maybe Brittle. I might have to get like Brittle on my boots if I wanted to do that and whatnot. Oh shit, she has Spirit Offering increase effect here. I just realized I'm trolling on the offering effect here because I was using Bone Offering once upon a time. Ancient Skull doesn't work with Predator. Yes and no. Predator will make it so that they do even more damage because Predator has one of the highest more damage multipliers for single gems. So that being said, you are correct that it probably wouldn't have them prioritize the enemy that is marked, but it is still a decent amount of more damage. Actually haven't tested if that is the case, but it would stand to reason that because they're hearing the whispers or whatever, they're not going to target the prey. They do not listen to you. Very likely, actually. So it's very likely that you can't tell them who to attack. But if they attack that one person, they do more damage. But then that would be a nerf in that since you can't control who they're attacking, they might spread out and now they're doing less damage on the other because you have Predator versus if you just had what I currently have, which is just generic damage sources. So regardless of who they're attacking, they're doing decent damage. All right. So King's March. First things first, have you unlocked King's March, Tractor? Can you come to this town? Because if you can't, if you don't have this town, i.e. this is not showing on your tree, then what you have to do is you have to go into the epilogue. You have to go into this town here and talk to Johan. I think they brought Johan into this area, so he should be here. You'd have to talk to him, and then he has the visit King's March option, and that allows you to unlock King's March. Then you go here, you talk to Ralph, you go into recruitment, and you see all the workers you can hire, you can reroll and all of that. What you want to do is you want to make sure you have miners. You want to make sure you have miners so that when you click on a resource node in your maps, they are going to spend time gathering that resource node into your King's March. So then you'd have the ore they have to mine, and then the ores you have that are mined. Then you want to have smelters to convert those ores to bars, because eventually you're going to trade these bars for resources on faraway islands and you want to do bars instead of ores, because a bar will make one ore, but then a bar is worth like, was it 4 or 5 times the value of an ore? So if you're sending full shipments of ores, you might get like 1,000,000 value, whereas if it was a bar, you'd get 5,000,000 value. So it just doesn't make sense to send ore. So you want smelters for that, to get them into bars, and you want to make sure these guys are up, because these guys will get you crops. Crops can get you currency, really good currency, by the way. So if you're starting out, which it sounds like you are, I would recommend putting all your plots, all your farms into blues. Not all, I guess. The way I do it is I would go blue xanthemum for all of them, right? Get blue xanthemum, and what you want to do once you get blue xanthemum is you want to come to this guy Tsuyen.
Don't give up.
If you don't have shippers, you want to get shippers, and you want to send the blue xanthemum. People tend to send 10k blue xanthemum. I hear this gives you a decent chance at divine, so you send this to Kalgur, but realistically, if you, this I think is what people have determined is the most crop efficient way to get divines from Kalgur. You'd send this amount of blue xanthemum with I think 5k dust, but I wouldn't even recommend dust, to be honest. Maybe just send 15k blue xanthemum instead. But you send this to Kalgur and you should get back like a divine, or maybe 2 in on average, something like that. Sometimes you won't get a divine, but sometimes you get a divine, and starting out, every divine matters. So that's why I would set everybody to blue xanthemum, so you're getting as much of it at all times, so you're constantly trying to get those divines, and then eventually you're going to get to like where you're kind of comfortable on currency, and then you want to stockpile a bunch of crops so that you can then send the bigger shipments. And those bigger shipments, the goal is to get mirror shards, these guys, because these guys are worth like 40 divines each, and you know you can get multiple on a 50 million value shipment. Last shipment I sent, I got 4 of them. The one before I got 2. Sometimes you get 0, sometimes you know you get, there's a variance range, but if you get one or 2, I call it a win. If you don't get any, then you go unlucky there. But that's a lot of information that you don't need to worry about for now. Just focus on blue xanthemum. So does that answer your question? Oh, and how you give money is you press this button to open your town menu, or you talk to Johan, either or you click this map, either or. There are many ways to do it, but you want to add your currency here. Then you see how long it takes until your treasury gets empty. And how you get gold is you get gold by just playing the game. Do the ores just spawn on maps like the yellow stuff from maps? Ores spawn in your maps if you have chance for them to spawn. So if you take nodes like this, where your maps have an 8% chance to contain ore deposits, and 12% chance to contain 12%, 20%. If you take these nodes up to like 98%, actually 92%, then you will have them spawn in every single map. That is how you get the ores to spawn in your maps. Otherwise, I think baseline they just have an 8% chance to spawn. Okay. I'll block this for now for the purpose of doing my challenges. Strictly for that. So I have removed delirium. Why have I removed delirium? I wanted to add a mechanic. Oh yeah, I remember now. I wanted to add boss rushing related things, so And then I want to get this guy, but I think it's fine if I don't get it. Yeah, I think those guys are cheap enough to where I don't care too much for it. Might as well enter my hideout. I don't care too much. Okay, so we have a page of strands. We're going to be given a page of strands and then 20 afterwards. Actually, it's 72, so this is 10. 72. Thank you. I thought I still had my price main at 80, but it was not 80. It was 72. Good thing I saw it. Thanks so much for your help. You're welcome. Let me know if you have any more questions. I do not mind answering. Yeah, I think I'm going to skip out on these points. So now I have a point to spare. What am I going to put that point into? Sure, we'll do that. And as for you, what scarabs am I going to use? I need a scarab for Delve. For Nico, because I don't think I'm 100% on him. No. Yeah, I'm not 100% on him, so why? Oh. I don't need this. Right? Yeah, I do actually. All right, I do need that. That's why I got it. So first things first, I do need sulfide scarabs. Sure. So that's one scarab I have. I'm boss rushing. What do I care about in that process? I don't care for doing settlers. I don't want to click the nodes. I just want to click the sulfides. So what does that mean? What am I putting on? I'm taking heist on my map device for the heist nodes. There's no heist scarab. So out of the mechanics I am currently going to be running, I could do shrines, get even more shrines so I could do it quicker. I could do maps, but I'm not really juicing map farming. I'm juicing effect, but not necessarily. I don't even need to block Blight because Blight is actually money right now. Delhi, on the other hand, not so much. All right. So it looks like sulfite might be literally be the only scarab from that I need to do. I could do influencing scarab of hordes, but that wouldn't do much. Probably do sulfide scarab of fumes because I literally have no other scarabs to go. I think I actually will do it. Settlers. There's nothing I need from settlers. I don't think there's any boss rushing Skirabs past that, so I'm just going to do this. These are our Skirabs. Then heists. Oh, I can't do this? Huh. Does that mean it doesn't matter? It's not going to use my Skirabs anyways. Okay. That is good to know.
A swift end.
I think I can do them on other Guardian maps, but I guess I can't do them on
Life is too precious to waste.
synthesized maps. I mean, I've already beaten Uber Cortex, so
If I must
this in comparison should be
fighting mankind, I will.
I grasp your mortality tightly.
With each new murder, you make mankind more vulnerable.
easy Cortex. That does not look... How do I already have Cortex witnessed? Oh, and keep in mind, I could also just, you know, go a Doriani mercenary for even more DPS right now, because whenever I'm not doing juice content, I really have no need for my Garb of the Ephemeral Merc. Oh, forgetting something important. Something very important, actually. Where's my replica Twizo? I would like to actually give her a proper one. Actually, maybe I should just do that.
Could do worse, Exile. Farewell.
How much? What does she? What damage does she do? Kinetic bolts. I think it's fizz. But I have no idea if there's any conversion going on, so I'm just going to throw. This has triple increase. I'll throw some essences on it. We have a bunch of hatreds. We're going for flat cold, flat lightning. Wait. Yeah, I think that's fine.
I've made do with worse.
I think that's fine.
A swift end.
It's not like she's going to have insane damage, but she's going to have Calling Strike now.
You and I were allies once, even friends.
You defeated it for me.
Another Cortex. So we're just going to keep doing this because these are unique maps, and in the process of this we're going to get some invitations. We need to make sure the invitations have all 6 mods when we do them. I don't know if I'm going to go for all of them, like all however many invitations that will take, but we'll see. So Tractor, what build are you running? Did you say?
I cannot allow you to impede the cause.
I've never seen anything like this.
Sacrifice
Defeat
everything
it for
for
me.
the cause. Can you say the same?
Wait a second. I just realized I should be pressing Alt. I'll go back in and press Alt.
When I'm ready and not before.
And these maps honestly are pretty decent XP as well. But yeah, I only care for actually killing the final boss. Maybe I'm gonna run some Cortexes myself, because I do need to get Bottled Fate for my next build. And if I can self-farm it, that might be nice.
It only extends so far,
I'm undecided on it though.
and I'll be forced to pursue those close to you.
All right, Maven has invitation ready, so let's just get some ready. So that's going to be you. I don't think I can quality you.
Long day.
I'll go for quants in the 70 plus ranges. There. Reduced effect of non-curse auras is kind of despair, but like I think I'm strong enough to where I don't care. The only thing that I would really care about is like less curse effect, because then it'd be problematic to actually summon my weapons, because I need to curse them for it.
The blood dance begin. Tight tippers.
Know your place.
Another challenger? I'm bent to my will. Another challenger. Be healed and fight on. Until next time. Repeat my challenge. Gather more combatants.
What are these? Chevron's pace, movement speed on full life, yada yada. That's 6 modifiers towards this. We are not fucking doing that. So I already know, like, it's not even worth entertaining the thought. It's not happening. On the bright side, we're going to get some Maven's Writs in the process of all of this.
When I'm ready and not before.
If I must destroy you before uniting mankind, I will.
I've never seen anything like this.
You murder, you
Defeat
make
it for me.
mankind more vulnerable.
How many maps left? 13. That's 3 more full sets, and so basically I'll probably have to do 4 full sets, which is the entire map tab, which is fine.
Body and strike true.
Can I go over this wall, please? I guess not. You're not gonna let me, huh? There. I really do not like this, the augmented one. I am not a fan.
You and I were allies once, even friends.
I've never seen anything like this.
Friendship
A
becomes
big day for
given
me.
enough time.
I should probably buy some exalts because I'm going to need to be exalting those final invitations.
I cannot allow you to impede the cause.
Resist the assault!
Know your place.
I will sacrifice everything for the cause.
Full damage, crits, fire res.
When I'm ready and not before.
I owe you my renewed existence, but that debt only extends so far. Necessary.
I've never seen anything like this.
And I'll
Increase armor, increase life. Alright, Karak, let's do this again.
How's the trail?
We're looking for a 60, yeah, something like that. Reduce chance to block is, I mean, it's fine. Okay, 84%, let's go.
Kneel.
Put on a good show. Mortal flesh is so fallible. Handle this. Another challenger? Twin terrors. A dazzling display of survival. Now,
What the fuck are those?
candidates for the next round.
I don't know if those are good. I have no idea if they are good or not, but I will keep it. Max endurance charges. Always nice to have. Max charges in general, always nice to have. If it was like a ring, that'd be big. On boots, I think it's less worth. Because you can get max endurance on boots via other sources like Warlord Influence can give you that. Warlord Influence can give you that, and if you elevate it, it also has like a 10% chance of. There's like a 10% chance of giving you max endurance charges whenever you gain endurance charges. So if you find ways to consume your endurance charges like Immortal Call, then it's just literally more endurance charges or more endurance charges gained. Is there a reason I still have these fossils on my filter? I really should increase my filter strictness.
For uniting mankind, I will. Whether you make mankind more vulnerable.
So when I'm done with this entire window of stuff, actually no, I'm going to finish minus the bottom row. I don't need it, so I'm just not going to do it. Instead, I will keep the sets and I will run, I don't know, some other quick unique map. I can get through this wall right there. I wish I could just run like all the maps for this guy that I kind of immediately, because I really don't like it and I would like to just like dedicate myself to the mental space of having to deal with it. Ability on hits could be decent. I'll ID you and we'll see. PDR purity, so it's double purity and flammability on hits. Don't you think you might have wanted to roll purity of fire? Just, you know, just a thought. Maybe? Did it occur to you even once? No? Okay. Like Herald of Ash might have been pretty decent with it. Maybe because like it's something you can maybe give your mercenary. Suddenly they're applying a curse they probably wouldn't have been applying otherwise. Oh that gave me an idea, but it wouldn't work. It gave me an idea for my next build, not this current one.
I cannot allow you to impede the cause.
Between the terrors.
I will sacrifice everything for the cause. Can you say the same?
I dropped 2 cortexes at the start of these few maps, and all of a sudden y'all just forget what the cortex looks like. Like, really?
I owe you my renewed existence, but that debt only extends so far.
I've never seen anything like this.
Keep
It for me.
and I'll be forced to pursue those close to you.
Evasion rating mana cost. Oh jeez. What's up, Dave? How you doing? Welcome.
Hey,
How goes the farming? What's the worst that can happen? Famous last words.
Let the blood dance begin. Grip of the infinite. Handle this. Take this vitality boon. Another challenger. Such wildly delightful desperation.
Oh,
Repeat my challenge. Gather more combatants.
you are already paying. Thank you very much. An orb of conflicts in this economy? Sheesh, I'll take it. I will take it. We have 6 more unique maps to go. Also, it actually ends halfway into the next set. I might as well just finish all the maps in my device then. Go 176 divines and 437. Why'd you have so many keys? That is an insane amount of keys.
Whether you make mankind more vulnerable.
Regen life per endurance charge. That is not a bad synth implicit. Not a bad one indeed. This is the layout I do not like. Augmented. Holy. The content. Oh wait, I haven't. Oh, I was gonna say I have endurance charges. Of course I have endurance charges, but I have frenzy charges. Brother, can I go over, please? No?
Die quickly.
Oh my god, can I? Thank you. Thank you. That was much easier. He's wearing garb of the ephemeral. Isn't that funny?
Even friends.
Chaos res. He's wearing the garb that my mercenary is wearing. We got it off his dead body apparently. I mean, obviously it's come from non-Uber Cortex, so he clearly had to have come from somewhere, and if he wasn't wearing it, I'd have questions. Oh look, I have power charges. That, I mean, having power charges means my mercenaries taking kills they probably shouldn't. But what do I know? We're going to turn a blind eye. It just means my mercenary now actually has some damage to her hits.
Allow you to impede the cause.
I will
Sacrifice everything for the cause.
Strength, avoid ignite, early damage. Holy. All right, where were we?
You are nothing.
How many invitations? We're not doing this, guy. Like, the sooner we accept that simple fact, the better. We're not doing it. That is way too many invitations.
Godslayer.
Oh shit, so 86 modded. Yeah, we can do it.
The long-awaited event is finally here. Struggle or strangle.
Struggle or strangle.
Target bend to my will. Time to up the stakes. Another challenger twin terrors. Oh, a glorious spectacle.
And not before.
I grow bored already. Go now.
Can you like stop blocking? Dude, get the fuck out. Armor. Plus 19 armor. That's such an insane. Not really. That simplicity is kind of doo-doo. Oh, this is currency. Sheesh. 51 chaos. This is rarity. It's not nice. It's expensive small. No, it's not great. It's not bad either. It's not great.
Die quickly.
Oh, we are not about to start picking up single splinters. This is not the stage in the league to do so. It is not happening. To be fair, I also should not.
If I must destroy you before uniting mankind, I will.
Resist
Turn
the
with
assault.
you murder, you make mankind more vulnerable.
Finally. Another cortex. So that is 3 cortexes. Actually, 4 cortexes. Okay. Yeah, 4 cortexes. Cortices. Cortici? Whatever it is. Did I turn you off? That wasn't bad. I just held move and I was looking forward.
Even friends without pity.
Damage while leeching mana. And that's remarkable realms. Now I'm going to finish this set because why not? Yeah, I'm going to do the invitation because again, why not? But this is a headhunter map.
I cannot allow you to impede the cause. Sacrifice everything
For me.
Dex Global Fizz. Maybe I should keep the rings for dusts. Does anyone know if they go for a decent dust at least? Like even if it's not something crazy in terms of just a little bit of dust. Because I have zero idea.
You are nothing.
I owe you my renewed insistence, but that debt only extends so far.
A veil of safety and security.
Obliteration! And I'll be forced to pursue those close to you.
right, let go. Final invitation.
When I'm ready and not.
Godslayer.
You 71% and you're not done. You have reflect, but who cares? My mercenary probably does. Probably, but if my mercenary kills herself, so be it. It is a sacrifice I am willing to. Is a sacrifice I'm willing to take.
Feel death's pull.
Yeah, like she's chilling.
Another challenger. Handle this. Life is so brutal. And does make us black survival. Repeat my challenge. Gather more combatants.
Chaos Shred, trap throwing speed. Did I hold ults? No, I didn't, but I didn't miss out on anything. All right. So in those five sets, what did we get? Chisels, more chisels. These I had before. Wish me luck 20 divine gamble. Good luck. What 20 divine gamble? Veiled exalted orb. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. The ticket is 20 divines. Rip.
Get baited
07.
again. Into it.
I'm not getting baited, not this time. We got 4 cortexes from 5 sets of synthesized map invitations. Not too bad. We got 2 Maven's Writs completed. How much are they going for? Almost a divine each. So that's kind of decent money. How much is Cortex going for? 120-ish chaos. Yep. The fan favorite original ninja. Arcane, they're talking about you.
Hey guys.
All right, so we're just still gonna keep them. We might run them at some point, but for now, we're done with the first step. What is step number 2? Step number 2, honestly, is going to find 8 modern maps that match my rejects. Is he helping us to grant 800 key opening? You wanna get 800 keys? Is that your goal?
If you're gonna do 100, then sure.
800 keys is a lot of keys.
He's aware.
That's your goal. All right, then yeah, he's down to help.
Surely you finally win.
I mean, there has to be a mage blood, multiple mage bloods, not even multiple mage bloods, multiple headhunters. Everything that can be won should be won. You just I didn't jinx anything, all right? I am manifesting it, if you will. We need scarabs from what strats, and I need to get my rejects. So let's go into POE.re. Let's pick up my rejects. Let me go through my T16, see what I can and can't run. I just wouldn't want to. Honestly, right now, I just wouldn't want to run. It's fine, I guess. Going to my 8 modern maps. Pick up like 1, 2, 3. There's like 3 in there. Cool. Now, out of those 3, they're all high quants. So now we just need to make sure we run as many different scarabs as possible and kill the boss and then dip. That's all we care to do. So what are the scarabs? Ambush. Where's ambush? Here. Bestiary. Beyond. I know Beyond is one. Where's Einhar? Ritual is also one. So what is the cheapest ritual scarab? Wisps?
Yeah, it was supposed to get cheap. Almost like 500 for 1D.
Okay.
Why?
And I'm doing challenges and I'm just trying to put 5 different scarabs from 5 different mechanics. I need to get to 20.
What challenge is
Breach.
that?
Open your menu, look for sanctified scarabs. And then divination. Pilfering is expensive. I just put 1 cloister in there. The online to do now is kill the boss and go to the next one. Oh, this boss that crawls on his legs is not Utula.
Life is so brittle.
All right, who next? I just need 2 more, so we're going to do Titanic Ultimatum Essences. Titanic Ultimatum Essences. Where are essences again? Down here. I have so many essence scarabs. I don't know if this is from when I bought them when I was farming essences, or I have no idea. I could still do Einhar. I've done Blight already. Oh, that's Einhar. Is Incursion one of them? Yeah, of course it is. All right. This is more than enough. And we're just going to do the exact same thing. We're going to beeline into the boss. And we're going to kill him. And that is Sanctified Scarabs. Alright, who next? Cross-contamination, we're skipping. Elated Exaltation. A part of me wants to save it for my next build because I'm probably going to use some Exalted Orbs there. That said, there's also a universe where I just don't. Eldritch Exalted Orb. I haven't used an Eldritch Exalted Orb? Really?
I use 60 exalts so they craft my gear.
Don't I have an... Okay, I don't have Eldritch Exalted. You use 60? No, I do.
To craft my jewels, 60. I think it's the most I've ever used.
Lol. 07. Wait. Holy. That's it. That's wild. Because I mean, you ult spammed until it was in a state where you could actually exalt to that point, and you failed 60 times.
Failed. I wasn't supposed to get it. I reforged. It's a fracture crypt multi. I need maximum res and ES. So I've reforged defense till I got ES, and then I needed an open suffix.
Okay. So who has the cheapest exalted orb? It's obviously not veiled. I can tell you that much for a matter of fact without even looking at the market. It is not veiled. Well, look at veiled though. Veiled are 19 divines. Veiled chaos is 7 for a divine. Holy.
Sorry, I got distracted by my dog. Dude came out of the bathroom licking his lips. He ran so fast. He knew. Fucked
Well,
up. Okay, reforge defense. Get maximum ES till open suffix. And then I need to exalt for a low weighted maximum any res. Basically. And if I run out of blue juice, reforging fire is just not fun because reforge fire, you get fire res, fire and lightning, fire and cold, crit multi with fire skills, crit chance with fire skills. Like the chance of you getting max res and being able to exalt a prefix or increase DX is ass. But yeah, I had to just keep exalting and annulling. And if I failed or lost any of the mods I wanted, I had to reforge again.
07. Well, it's done now.
Not bad.
All
Two
right.
of three are done, yeah.
Elder exalted orb is also on the cheaper side, so if you're trying to do that, that's the easy way out. All right, where were we? That is exaltations, and now we only need one more challenge for the last set in this MTX. What are we doing for it? Selling my sanity for keys. Holy, what are you farming for keys? What is the strat? Recollection realized is the easiest one I could do right now, and I just do it with Harvard. I would just end up doing it with heist farming, I think. RB Ritra. I mean, so long as you're having fun, that's all I can say.
You will win the next pool.
I mean, when you have numbers like that, you don't got a choice. You gotta win it. All right, so you're just going to do some white strands. We're just going to do some white strands. So much fun, my hands burn. Hey, real talk. Consider using a controller depending on the strat you're doing. Depending on the strat, if there's a lot of like picking and whatnot, it will save you a lot of headache. It's a lot easier and it's way less stressful on the hands. Essences, fuck, prices are shit for essences. No shots.
Yeah, a lot of them are been going down.
I mean, that's the way the economy works, right? Scorns are still 18 CAPs, and but like what are the others? They look actually, let's look at divine ratio. 8 treads are going for 70 something, so that's still not bad. Wolves are 45. That's still fine. Contempts are 60. Like they're not that much worse than when I was running them way back when. I wouldn't do it simply because I don't like. I wasn't like having insane fun doing it. It was good money, and that was why I was doing it, and that it kind of ended there. Horrors are still 5.3 divine. They're still good money. They're still really good money for how much you be pulling out. I wouldn't do it, but if you really want money, that's always an option. I want my specters back. Instack is fun and all, but it's so much pressing. Instacking? What are you playing? Oh yeah. Are you on KB or something? I feel like I shouldn't be picking these guys up. Also, I need to get rid of non-deception contracts because now I'm at the level I need.
Your flesh begs to be studied. I eagerly await your decision. Now.
I'm at the level I need to be.
Pure ecstasy. Ah, you win.
To where I don't care about non-deception contracts. So like the deception contracts I can sell.
I don't know if they're even selling as much anymore.
I think they're still selling. I don't see why they wouldn't. Is there a reason why my hideout is filled with purple? Sub Dave. Yo, my trade got 8 shit for that. What up? Man took a break from farming to fill my hideout with purple.
Trod the militia. You're Kneel.
Yo, bitch rate went it went all the way down. Like that was well expected. That was very expected.
I think I'm doing some ambush.
Not a bad
Switch things
idea.
up after a bit.
It is not a bad idea. What am I farming for again? Oh yeah, I'm farming for Egan tiers. That's what I'm farming for.
I survived the pits of
What I'm rushing through maps for.
Yeah, perhaps some ambush maps before bed for tomorrow. Switch it.
Discernments.
Up. You mean containment?
I said discernments. I didn't stutter. You want to
just
go
use one of
containment?
everyone.
When I say discernment, I mean non-containment.
Oh no, I don't see it. I was gonna do it in T17s. So
Okay.
Containments, right?
So you're going hard into containment for a bit.
I don't know if it's gonna be for that long. I'll just use the scarabs I have, which I probably have like double digits. These are long maps, right? The containments, like, they can get kind of tiring after a while. Just see if I hit something big.
Oh, 100% it can get tiring. Speaking of,
Like, yeah.
what up, Dave? Speaking of, I should sell my sanctuaries. I have 45 sanctuaries at this point. I got big bulk. How much are they going for? 40 chaos a piece, so I could probably sell it for 60 chaos. Put it up for 60. See if anyone bites. What is this MTX? Do you have a dragon head? Pretty cool. Dragon head, wings, whatever this Eye of Sauron like shield is. Anubis head. Yeah, that's an MTX I haven't seen so far.
Know your place.
So keeper pack. From when? What season? Do you remember?
Did House Kayaksen send you? No?
Two ago. That means I was playing. I feel like I don't remember it, or maybe I do and I just didn't take note of it in particular. And at the same time, now that you say 2 ago, it kind of seems familiar, but like I really don't remember it. I'm making the good old strength stacking BLS build. BLS. Ball lightning of static. Can't be that. It's strength stack. So oh shit, someone's coming to buy the sanctuaries for 60 divine 60 each.
You sure you're not on the press?
For bulk?
Yeah.
How much would I sell it for? It's 60 chaos. Everybody on when I price check is 40. I just have 45. Painting divs? Question mark? Or am I splitting this up? That should be about like 12-ish, a bit less than 12-ish divide. And then some change. If he uses 220. Thank you. All right, 12 divines. I am up to 55. And I should also sell the reliquary key. I dropped 2 reliquary keys, but I think I sold the first one. Because of heights, I started pressing Alt and fast and self-control. You know what? Dave, I shall give me a quick second. Give me a quick second. Oh, strength stack Brutus led sprinkler. Oh, how does that feel? That was something I thought about playing in Frisia, but I just couldn't get the POB numbers to look good. Why on earth do I have that equipped? Let me look at this first. Okay. You giving me a specters when a trade builds? Nope. Just wanted to run around. But yeah, this is what my high star looks like right now. It's kind of funny being this fast. And keep in mind, I'm actually faster than this because right now my phase run isn't being triggered. So when I'm actually in heist, I'm faster than that. It has one of the highest crit chance on any weapon so far. Seems okay. Going through axe now. It's one tap impact. Are you self-wielding the Brutus led sprinkler? Are you using animate weapon or self reflection, or do you plan on going like chains of command with it? Because I was POBing for chains of command and that just didn't pan out. Give me your aggressive wand for 80 divines. I never made an aggressive wand. I never actually made one. The best I did was I could have pushed my when I was playing Defilers, I could have pushed that build a bit more, but I didn't need to. It was doing everything I wanted it to do. So there was legit no reason to push it any further.
Body and strike true.
Should I be worried as, you know, Harvard, there's blight in there? All right. Excuses. Lol. Finally, we see a tier. Surely it's a tier we've all been waiting for.
Think your god's watching? Then you're a greater fool than even I was.
All right, buddy. Show me what you got. Brother in Christ, why? You had one job. One job. I need Courtyard of Wasting. What is this? I have you blocked. Neglect gives trauma, right? Let me just confirm, because like at this point it's making me doubt myself. Making me doubt myself. Incarnation of neglect. You use the echo of loneliness to summon neglect. This one gives me memory of trauma. Loneliness is so good. 5 divine orbs. I mean, they're all good, but here's the thing. I'm trying to get a challenge done, and for that, I need to do what's happening? Oh, I already have that. I'm not trying to get Echo of Trauma. I have a bunch of them. I have like 6 of them. I'm trying to do this challenge right here. I need to get Courtyard of Wasting. So let's see. Courtyard of Wasting. Or perhaps I should open this. Revered returns. I'm not doing that. So this is Courtyard of Wasting is incarnation of. Oh, okay. So I am trolling. So I should be blocking fear, not neglect, is what that means. You quitting after challenges? You have 68. That is insane. I am not quitting after challenges. I just want to get it done because Torchlight comes out this week, and I'm going to be playing it for a bit, and I don't want to have. I don't want to feel like I can't quit PoE if I don't want to, because I have to come back for challenges. But at the same time, I plan to come back to PoE. But like I just don't want to have not done challenges. Does that make sense? Like I expect Torchlight to keep me busy for hopefully a few weeks. Hopefully. But I don't know. Shit game.
Shit game.
Lol. We'll see how it goes.
I actually got to talk to Jung, his chat, about The setup,
To who?
Jung.
Okay. They cast on crits.
Yeah. Just because of the changes I made to it, he thought they were good ideas, which is pretty cool. I passed the Jung test.
Congrats.
Spinning on that.
Torchlight is and always will be a shit game.
Whoa, who said that?
Dave.
Oh,
You're gonna use Smite or Divine Judgment? Oh, so no minions. Oh, in that case, then you're probably fine. Like I was thinking minions, because like whenever I have Fury crafted with Brutus's Ledge Sprinkler, I've always used minions because, well, I figured there were better strength stacking weapons for non-minions that like Aegis could, like the Aegis couldn't really take advantage of, or animate weapons couldn't. Not animate weapons. The other ones. What am I doing here? I shouldn't be in here. Yeah, I'm supposed to be here. I just realized, like, why am I still in Strand? I shouldn't be in Strand. So.
A swift end.
What do I think about torchlights?
oh, dude.
I think it has a lot of things. It has a lot of things that I consider downsides, like really
What is it?
a lot of things. But I also think it's the closest game we have outside of PoE to PoE, and if we had other alternatives, like let's say Last Epoch was actually a decent game, like I'll be
Fuck yeah. Holy.
like if
Holy.
like genuinely I'm just I'm not a fan of Last Epoch currently. I think they need to do a lot, and until they do that, well, Torchlight is the second best ARPG currently, and then third would be like maybe PoE 2.
This one is captured. I will take it.
Like genuinely, they do a lot of things I disagree with. It's pay to win and stuff like that. Like I really don't like that. But at the end of the day, it's still the second best ARPG out currently, which is sad. Unsolved download.
Speaking of pay to win, the new pet.
What did you say?
League. The new pet for the new league is hypothesized to be not 20% more loot, not 30% more loot, not even 40% more loot. At minimum, 45. XTD.
Like, we're used to that, aren't we? Like, when it comes to Torchlights.
It's an amazing game behind a shitty monetization system.
Yes, it is.
But like, there's still so much of the game to enjoy if you haven't experienced it before without swiping. There really is. So I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, but it's there. It exists.
I would recommend trying it out. Like genuinely, I would recommend trying it out, not because of anything, but it's a good game. You have fun playing it. Like the moment to moment gameplay. If you like PoE, you have, there's a high chance you like if you like PoE. Pass. Have you actually played it? Like I'm not saying this from a I think it's even that great of a game. It's nice. It's a good pastime if you like PoE. That's all it is. 470 hours into Torchlight? Okay, then yeah.
We wouldn't even.
No,
We're not changing much here.
yeah,
You know what
like,
it is.
you know exactly everything. Like you know Torchlight for Torchlight.
And you may yet rescue yourself. Endure my time at last.
Here we go. Once more.
All right, let's do this. We're going to. The only reason we're going to spend the memory strands on these pieces of equipment is genuinely for a challenge. Yeah. Is strenuous? No. Revered returns. This guy. I don't plan on finishing it, but just in case, we have that, you know. Hey, what is the best melee mercenary? I'm range. I wanted to kill blight bosses with proximity shield. You want the best melee mercenary? Is this melee for DPS? Because if you want a DPS melee mercenary,
Well, volcanic fisher of snake if you can find it.
no, multi strike is better. Single target. I feel like volcanic fisher of snaking wouldn't it still suffer from proximity shield issues?
I mean, with the molten strike too, it has to get up close. It doesn't have like giga multi-strike stuff, right?
Yeah,
For
but
Claire,
like,
right?
yeah, but we're looking at just single targets. He said he's
just single target, then probably,
he's ranged and he needs to deal with he needs to deal with proximity shields in blight bosses with proximity shield. So yeah, I think molten strike is the best for that. You'd have to gear him in a way that actually would get like an expensive gear though, like an actual like really high damage weapon. And you might have to look at what other people are doing who have like carries that are mercenaries. And granted, you wouldn't be an aura bot for it, but at that point you wouldn't be getting much benefit in the way of like your mercenary, but your mercenary will be doing damage. Best single target for melee is probably a molten strike. Like I think it's molten strike. I'm going to end up getting quite a few blueprints just looking for these memory tiers because I really need. I'm at what? I'm at 35 over 30 over 40, so I literally need just one courtyard of wasting. That's all I need, just courtyard of wasting, and I'm done. I'll have my MTX at that point. But on the bright side, I mean, it's not like we're wasting the contracts. We're going to run them. And while we're doing that, we might as well just, you know, keep the mercenaries exiled where necessary.
Oi, over here.
Here we go. That didn't take long. Thank you.
Exile.
Eager now. If you don't give me the one I want, if I don't see courtyard or wasting, we're gonna have issues. We are gonna have issues, okay? Brother in Christ, can I see what he gave me? Yeah. Okay, we're chilling. We don't have issues. We're chilling. All is right in the world. Let's go.
Go now.
challenges are more or less done. Give me a quick second. I am back.
You are nothing.
This is Egan's maps.
My gems and I'll make short work of you.
Who are you? Flame
What are they
Quiver.
then?
Or should you have Nemesis?
Very much. Yeah, fine. Happy now?
I don't think it matters either way. We need to remember that we need to run Courtyard of Wasting at least rare. We need to make it rare before we run it. Everything else can be white and we can just do what we're doing. But Courtyard of Wasting needs to be white for it to count for our challenge, and then we get out 36 and we get to see what the new MTX looks like. Then I get to show you guys what my high star looks like, and then we'll come back to this character and maybe do some more T16.5 blights or something. Then tomorrow or next, I haven't decided exactly when, I'm going to be doing, I'm going to actually start creating my meme character. It is going to be legendary. Y'all just wait and see. It is going to be so meme, it actually ends up being good, unironically. It's going to be so expensive as well. The expensive meme. Yo, where? There, we're possessed. FB Facebreaker Anime Guardian. See, here's the thing. I actually thought about Facebreaker Anime Guardian and I was going to make it work. And I will eventually, but not yet. That is going to be a bossa I will end up making, but no. It's Anime Guardian. You are correct about it being Anime Guardian, but it is not Facebreaker. Queen build. We'll hope it's not the Queen build. We can only hope, you know. I can't guarantee it. I make no such guarantees. I'm going to spend hundreds of, I've actually already spent hundreds of divines on the build in just getting things in passing, which is why this character has not gotten as many upgrades as they probably should have. But yeah, let's just say we're going to spend a lot of currency and we don't know if it's going to pay off because there is no way to POB what the damage actually looks like. But the TLDR of it is we're going to be juicing Infernal Legion to a degree. We're going to be juicing Infernal Legion to get big explodes. That is the TLDR. But I mean, Infernal Legion, you can imagine what that looks like in terms of DPS. However, I have come up with a setup to maximize Infernal Legion's damage, and then I took apart that setup for more single target damage, for more theoretical single target damage.
Check them for trinkets.
So yeah, you can imagine it is going to be absolutely top tier meme. It is going to be meme the likes of which I have never done before.
The thread is revealed.
And like I said, it might just be meme enough to actually reverse and be good. But first things first, I'm going to build it in a way that I'm going to try to maximize the Infernal Legion damage. Then I'm going to take away some of those pieces to try to maximize the explode damage, and we're going to go from there. Currently, I plan to maximize the explodes damage, but we'll see. Sure, we'll take these gear ups. And now I think this should be Courtyard or Wasting. We're still not in Courtyard? Okay. Do it yourself.
I'm of House Kyaxon. That should be warning enough.
Crew Mistress is not the
You know
yeah.
Did you know that Gauntlet's is probably gonna be free show? 7 Seas.
Oh sure. I mean that should be fun. We all know everyone is going on Ancestral Commander.
Yo, maybe I actually have a chance to finally complete the Gauntlet. Surely I've grown since then.
Just remember, you don't start out with all your sentences.
Touch.
Give me a second. All right, I'm back. You don't start out with those endurance charges. I think you do start out with max endurance, but you still have to find the source or something like that. Which, I mean, you can always use Enduring Cry, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Egan. Let's do this. Unique monsters, player monster, suppress, poison. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Give me my challenge. You know, I've actually forgotten what the armor set looks like. So
You are nothing with open arms.
we'll see. Another crew mistress who has a shrine buff already. She didn't even give me the opportunity to give her a shrine buff. She just spawned with it. All right, Sirius, Osiris. Let's go.
You cling to life only out of ignorance. Die. You left me there, Zana.
The Watcher's Wrath helmets, and that is 36. Oh yeah, he dropped something, doesn't he? I forgot.
One moment, Exile.
Egan, you don't need to take this long to freaking give me my shit. How am I supposed to remember? Like, when you take that long, how am I supposed to remember? Take way too long. You better be quick about it. Chop chop. We got Mob's Farm. Because we have sanity to burn, you know. Didn't you hear? Echo of loneliness is a divine. Not too bad. All right. So now that means we can officially do this. Actually, we want to block these two and leave Dread up. I don't. I'm empty. Oh.
Hell.
What are you? Well, firstly, let's get rid of this. You are laboratories. Underbelly contracts. Yes. Deception. Are any of you deception? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Now go to 3 to 1 these. Brother in Christ, why? Wait, what? Everyone here is... Brother in Christ. Okay, we're going to do this. How about this?
I added Beyond to the ritual instead of Exiles.
Okay.
Feels a lot better. Yeah, feels a lot better. My
In terms
first
of
map,
tributes?
22k. 22k.
They actually... I thought monsters that didn't spawn naturally were not
how it works with
eligible or
Beyond.
something.
Gotta double
Deception.
check. This is a 2 unique boss map, so that might be inflating it. Because that's 6 bosses for ritual.
Hmm. There's a lab in here, isn't there? Good. Did I just get rid of my deception? I don't know, man. But I'm already tired of trying to 3 to 1. Okay, so now y'all should all be ready for 3 to 1 in.
Hello.
All right, who's next? All right, Aux, Regals, and then send them. I'm too lazy for this right now. Let's show off. We need to swap the mage blood. Want to show off the high star. Change the command, heist, yeah, heist. But yeah, I'll just showcase what the main POB currently looks like, and this is the variant that's is kind of in between juicing Infernal Legion and the Explode. As you can see, it's not a lot of DPS, but the main single target DPS is going to be the Explodes. So we're doing a lot of things here to maximize the damage of the Exploder. Just we can't calculate the DPS on, like, you know, crit wheel and whatnot. And then the version I plan to actually play long term is this one that actually has like even less DPS for Infernal Legion, because this should be like even way higher explode damage. I just need to get my Infernal Legion to enough .DPS that it does exactly what I need, and I think it should be there. The only question is, can this build do T17s? That's the only question. Without being able to actually POB DPS numbers, there's no way I can tell. Like, there's literally no way I can tell. Because all it needs to realistically be able to do is kill white mobs. If it can kill white mobs, everything else dies, including res. And if it can kill, and I have a plan for single targets without trash mobs, you know. So that's what I mean. Like, it is going to be peak meme mage. It came from a meme idea that should not be good. So if it ends up being good, I'd be surprised. You sold off your instacker for 1600 divines. Do we or do we not get keys? I mean, hopefully you didn't sell off your instacker just for keys today. But I mean, with that, I think you easily achieve your goal of getting a full stash tab of reliquary keys, which is, oh yeah, I'm supposed to go do the busy work that is this.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, it is hereby authorized. Come on, Hannah.
Your orders shall
No.
be my law.
I'm here.
Am I?
You have the go-ahead.
Your orders shall be my law.
Sorry. It is hereby.
This is the part of heist they don't tell you exists.
Hey, as long as I
I'm going to click the blueprints.
Plans are still changing. You're good to go.
good timing.
Also,
Been looking for
finding out that there's a red dot on the
I'm here.
items that you actually have confirmed is kind of interesting. Is 60-30 David for the I mean, if you cut a few things here and there, it might be enough.
Good.
But you'll be giving up in a lot, but like it might be enough.
Needed a reason to
It might be scuffed, but I'm joking, of course.
hope this ain't all on me.
Oh, the 1600 divines. That's what, 2 mirrors?
Hereby authorized.
I will not.
I guess it's not quite 2 mirrors, like 1.8 mirrors or something.
Good to go.
Anyone outside PoE, the PoE sphere, hearing that mirrors are like the most expensive currency is like,
gotta sound so vain.
Yeah.
The boss has signed off on this.
Like that is such an expensive build. It costs like 2 mirrors. They're like, huh?
The boss has signed off on
I once reported my sister to my parents because she was looking at the mirror too much.
by authorized.
I was like, she's being vain. She's being. And then she actually got punished. I was out here like, shit. I didn't think actually that was a bad thing. But
When it
That's
when
good.
it started like a joke.
yeah, I know that was the goal.
It's a job.
The side that she gave me that night.
Quiet. Everything seems to be in order.
Oh, all right. Now let's hope we get something good. We are currently using our Doriani mercenary for this highest character because there is no.
Too much noise.
I've made do with.
Oh God, I'm supposed to be on the Doriani guy. Okay.
You are nothing.
I like the Doriani merc because I mean it's Doriani. It's bound to have.
Heads up.
It's bound to have damage. We're going to switch this to right click. I always use right click to open the doors because when I'm heisting because it just feels so comfy.
Eyes on the prize.
Nothing here is good. So we're just going to dip.
Intruder!
Always. We're just looking around, I swear.
Jinx to you. I think it's going to be fun. I have a lot of crafting ahead of me, and one of the crafts I am looking forward to the least is the shield craft, because that guy is going to need recombination, and I do not currently like recombinators.
You got trouble.
I don't like how it eats bases because I'm going to need a ton of bases. So I think what I would end up doing for that shield is we're going to just craft it eventually. I'll need to gather bases on or off stream, and then we'll go from there.
We made it.
Restless word is decent dust, so we're going to take that.
You do your job. What did I do to you?
Hey, you!
Here they come.
Who goes there?
Success. But
And that is what that movement speed looks like. This is basically how I spend my weekend. I'll just chill heist running. All the contracts, I had over 100 blueprints from before, from when I was farming heists I was farming heists with Delirium when I was looking for my kineticist. I'm supposed to switch.
I see you.
I meant to switch with Doriani so we can actually kill enemies and gain XP.
Why stop now?
Nothing here is good. Nothing that I see anyways.
You're Nick.
We've been sighted.
Let's go get our Doriani merc.
The moment demand His grace restores me.
On the note of expensive items I have gotten while heisting this weekend, I saw the 3 divine axe today actually. It was a Val axe that rolled 15% explicit fizz.
Right.
It was the only one on trade and it was 6 links. I probably should have sold it for a bit more than 3 divines, but I couldn't be asked. Then I have like 2 different uniques in there that are worth a decent amount of money, like 2 to 3 divines, and then I dropped I've only dropped 1 ring so far. which is
We're just looking around, I swear.
a cogwork ring, not none of the really expensive ones.
That's what we're here for.
But so far we are like 100 plus blueprints in, or wings in, I should say, because we did do some fully revealed.
Repent!
Is this good? Let me see. +2 raise spectre, life regen, move speed, strength. That's pretty good. T2 life as well. Sheesh, that's actually really good.
Yes.
Are you trying to roll defilers now? Didn't you have like 2 defiler characters already? Surely you're not rolling a third.
That means no unexpected. You want to dance? Let's dance. Hardly unexpected.
You've done defilers 5 times. Why?
You're mine.
It's your 6th spectre.
Keep an eye out.
Why?
Get them.
You're dead.
I mean, there's a few things here. Ateri's foible is... Yeah, no. Okay, so I think we're just going to go for Restless Ward for the dusts. I mean, defilers feel really amazing. Like, you're just very comfy. You don't have to worry about anything. And I know you enjoy the lazy playstyle. So, I mean, my advice would just be keep a defiler character without liquidating it. Like, just have it there so you don't have to think about re-getting gear and whatnot, and just whenever you feel like hopping on it, hop on it, you know. So if you keep going back to it, you might as well just keep it on hand, ready to access. Because like for me, I have this build, but I also have my chains of command, and to a degree, I still have my... Level to a degree. I have my red defilers still there because I haven't sold anything from that character. I have everything from that character. Like nothing has been sold, which is funny that I still have as much currency as I do with everything that character has and my chains of command. But yeah, like if I really wanted to play defilers, I still can go back to it. Regal as divines is yes. No, man. I couldn't justify anything there. But yeah, the core of this build's defense, well, it has so many defensive layers that I see why it doesn't do damage. The pacifist heisters that are just designed to eat everything. Basically, we have Giga regen coming from Ascendancy. We have Giga flask effect coming from Ascendancy, as well as the tree. We have a lot of armor. We have a lot of evasion. We have spell suppress. We have block, like cap block chance, and like 50% spell block.
Let his power be known!
We've already done this. Am I lost? This looks like we've been here, but this door is not open. What the fuck? We haven't done this. Why did it look like we'd been here? I almost left. That threw me for a loop.
That's it. Now out. Out.
It's new. Why was Isla's thing there? It's like it was already pre-cut. So I'm like, is this the one I just left? But I remember opening a new one. But like, is it? I was like, not sure. And then I saw the door close. I'm like, wait, so that was cut, but like this door is closed? There's no way. So was it that is the lore behind that somebody tried to steal before you and got caught?
On a job like this, careful maneuvering.
Maybe. That's as far as they got to.
Phew! That gets the old heart racing.
Oh my. Someone must do the fighting now. Phase 1 complete. Acquire the treasure.
Nah, you're no good. Don't think you're good, no. Bruh. Oh!
I recommend white.
Don't
Might of his hand.
don't mind if I do.
All right.
You know, it wasn't until I started doing heists that I realized tailoring orbs and tempering orbs don't have the same weighting. I always thought they did, but they don't. Tailoring orbs are clearly rarer than tempering. Tailoring are rarer than tempering, yeah.
I always get a little sad when a job like this ends.
They say all the world's a stage.
And no one gets a happy ending.
No witnesses.
Yes.
Saw that ending coming a mile away.
You obey. How long will you obey?
Here we are.
Hope you're not waiting for applause.
All right, let's.
Keep him off.
Exalt is the best thing there.
You've seen too much.
One thing I really like about having the Doriani Merc here as well is for doors, and this was not going to be here next week, so I don't even know if I'm going to enjoy it as much next week, but
Still room.
I don't have to think about dropping my CC. Like, if you guys have noticed, I haven't dropped a single CC. I haven't had to drop my, like, I have skills I just never use. I haven't had to drop Void Sphere or Decoy Totem or Frost Wall because, like, they're gonna die. And I mean, we have T1 job speed gear, so like we don't need to care anyways. All right, give me about 3 minutes and I shall be back. Need to do something real quick. I'm back. Where were we?
I linked you another ritual window blessing.
Ritual dropped on that 5 stack.
Another
Yeesh.
5 stack.
Stick to the script, everyone.
Maybe I'll log into Ritual.
Gods, weapons up.
Watcher's Eye, impossible escape. Halfway there. I mean, you have a lot of your jewels, right?
What an anticlimax.
Sublime Purity of Ice. Let me see the Watchers. Damage taking, Purity of Ice, not bad. Is this worth it though? Is what worth it?
Who put you in a bad mood?
Oh, Tailoring Orb. I will take that if there's nothing else. Yeah, there most definitely is not anything else.
On it.
Will it make me tanky? The whole setup? I mean, the whole, yeah. You don't really understand it. The reason we convert full damage to ice is so we can easily cap our elemental res without something like a melding. So now we're only taking damage to chaos and cold res pretty much, which is why you want as high of a percent as possible. Since you got a 1 mod Watcher's Eye, I would have recommended getting a 20%, because I wouldn't go for like a 17% unless I was going for unless I was going specifically for a 2 mod, then I might settle for like a 17%. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter so much. It just means 3% of that damage is not going to be converted. By converting everything to ice and chaos, we're still going to take majority of our elemental damage as chaos damage, but 90 chaos res and like 86-ish, 85-ish, 86, 85 chaos res and 90 cold res, which makes us very defensive against elemental damage. Defensive, physical damage, it is mostly going to be your glorious vanity that carries it, along other things. So your glorious vanity is a big step in your PDR. You of course want PDR in your chest piece, which is another source. You also get physical damage reduction from your chest conversion, as well as flat physical damage reduction.
Why stop now? Who put you in a bad mood?
None of you are good. Yeah, y'all are just trash. So your chest piece, your glorious vanity, if you got Watcher's Eye with you could have gotten Watcher's Eye with PDR as well for extra physical damage reduction. All of that just means you have a lot of defenses against elemental chaos, because you have chaos res, and now physical damage when you sort out the PDR part. And now that's basically the full package. You have everything. And of course you have block as well. Block is also a big part in our defensive layering, and we still have spell suppress on top of that, which again helps us take more damage. So everything there makes us an absolute unit of a character.
So, should we hurry?
There is no speed.
You want to dance? Let's dance.
Like, I think that character gets, I don't remember exactly what the spell block we get to is, if we get to cap or not, but if we don't get to cap, we get to very high spell block. So we have like, if we get to cap, that's a what, Expeditions End? Isn't that money to a degree? How much is Expeditions End going for? Ninja. Unique armor. Expeditions, and it's just 50C. But I mean, it's still 50C. So that means worst case scenario, it is dust.
Out of our way.
Let me pull up POB and let me see how much block we get. You'll get to 50% block chance. This means 58% of spells that hit us, or 58 out of 100 spells, we're going to take no damage from it. Then the remaining 42 spells that we do end up eating, we're going to reduce the damage in half from spell suppress if you can cap your spell suppress. Then from attacks, you're going to take no damage from 75, which because we capped that. And then the ones that don't is going to meet your resistance layers, and even the spells also meet your resistance layers after the spell suppress layers, reducing it even further. So as you might expect, that means we can eat a lot of damage, which is why these are as high as they are. And this is without progenesis, of course. If you have progenesis and you have that up, then you can take even more damage because that is now delayed and being countered by leech and yada yada. That's going more complex, and you really need to understand the basic of the defensive layering. But just know that everything there is working to keep you alive, and the more of like the different defensive layers you have, the tankier you're going to be.
We've been spotted. Well, go on.
We have,
that's what we're here.
I don't remember if that is dust, but I think I remember it being trash in terms of price. So I'd wager it's not. An advancing fortress is also kind of trash.
Before they make too much noise.
A part of me wishes, like, when you get to the end, Heist just leaves all the doors open so you can run out. But you know that would be too easy. What up, OG? How you doing? Welcome, welcome.
What happened to that little basement theater where we first met Gianna?
Enemies heading our way.
You've seen too much. That's right. Good memories.
Sometimes there's an elegant solution. Sometimes hardly a hurdle.
Have come for us. Observe response. Have come for
We've been sighted. What an anticlimax.
There are so many doors between us and
That's
this
what we're after, right?
harvest. What are you? Eventuality rod. None of you are good, but like eventuality rod. Nah.
Unbelievable.
Not worth it.
Tougher than I look.
We're just looking around, I swear.
See?
Trying to find a spectral leader. Would you know where you can find him? Not having any luck. Spectral leader is a T17 mob that has a chance to spawn in any T17, but I see him a decent chunk in Ziggurats. If you really just want to find him, I'm pretty sure I have seen it. If you take this node, you can get him on non-T17 maps by just desecrating at the start. I feel like he's one of the mobs I saw, but do keep in mind that there are some monsters that I think they removed from the pool of T17 monsters that can spawn earlier, like Wretch Defilers. I don't think you can get Wretch Defilers from there anymore. At least I haven't seen anyone that's gotten them this season from invasive adversaries, which is a big nerf for Defilers on League Start, which I don't understand why they would do that, but
Well,
I guess. But yeah, T17s. If you're farming T17s, you'll find them eventually. All you have to do is keep an eye out for. Is Replica Embarwick money?
Hell no, bro.
Gets the old heart racing.
we've got trouble.
I will go Dream Feather. He has 9% attack speed. What was I saying? For what they look like, spectral leaders, you know what, instead of describing how they look like, because I will describe it, but better still, I can show you guys a resource you can go to in case you're looking for any one spectre in particular, because odds are the spectre shows up there. You can see what the spectre actually looks like, and there is a really excellent channel on YouTube for this. Creator goes by the name Dominated. He is like, he does the Lord's work for minions, or for specters specifically. Dominated. Like you see him right here on my subscriptions. Dude does the Lord's work. He has showcases for basically any Spectre you that is popular. Any Spectre that creators recommend, he probably has a showcase of it. At least for PoE1. So if I can go there, I can search for Spectral Leader, and it might pop up, but this search is kind of flawed. So you might have to type Dominated and then the name of the Spectre and you'll find it there. But like, this is what Spectral Leader looks like. Is this guy basically when he's going to be green, and you know you're fighting him when there are like just green circles around like enemy packs in the zone. So you see what I mean by this circle. This is the green circle. If you see like packs that have this green circle, there's a Spectral Leader in there basically. Hey, do you know what minion convoking ones would be worth partially crafted? Do I know what minion convoking ones would be worth partially crafted? Define partially crafted. Convoking ones could be worth a decent amount, but it depends on what it has. Does it have minion damage? Does it have minion attack speed? I can link in game if you show IGN. Just add to the connect my stream name, and that should get to me.
They have me.
Stop right there.
If you need help, I am here.
Midnight Blade, Chain Hallberg. Yeah. Looks like it's a Chaos or Bango. This has +1 fracture with minion deal, crit, attack, cast speed. That is, the base is worth a decent amount because it's +1 fractured. It's worth a few divines. Now this is partially crafted. It has good minion stats and it can craft trigger, so it has some value there, but it's not. I was trying to get +1 minion gems, but hit that. This has minion damage essence, which I mean, it doesn't matter so long as it's minion damage, right? Crit multi, crit chance. Yeah, this can be worth some money. Chains of command can work with this. Chains of command, I would say it's worth having these two. We see it's like, let's see, we'll select all these four, we'll open our browser, and now we're going to take, at a minimum, we're going to deactivate crit multi, because crit multi doesn't matter. Like crit multi matters, but I mean, this guy is not going to sell for 100. Oh, this is the one, right? It's not selling for 100. It's definitely 100. It doesn't look like there's much to go off of. $13D. I would say if you want to sell it quick, then pricing it slightly higher than this, or like 14, 15 would be what you want to do. If you want to slow sell it, you might be able to get like 20, 23 for it. Like maybe 23. Like this guy is not going to sell at 25. That's just not happening. This guy, it's 15. Honestly, probably it's dicey for this one. You have crit multi, which is giving you a leg up from these other ones. I would say it's probably gonna go for like 20, 3 to like 15. That is a price range I think is most realistic. But because here's the thing, the people that want your one the most, and there are builds that want it, but it's a very niche section, which is Chains of Command. Minions deal increased damage is the only matter that matters for Chains of Command. You do care about like crit chance and crit multi, so like I have a very similar one, except I don't have crit damage and I would like +1 crit. So like it's +1 minion level, so like it's something I would buy, but at the same time I can craft a wand I need without any levels. For I crafted mine for like three divines, right? And the base was like a divine, so like total cost was like, let's say 5ish 6ish divines, and I had 119 minion damage, crit chance 109, and crit multi 30 something, and that's very reproducible. But with the +1 all, the base itself is at the baseline worth a bit more currency. Other minion builds like the Defilers and the others, Spectres would, if they can hit level 25 without the one, then maybe they might want to go for it. But even then, it's a bit dicey because Defilers really like levels. Spectres really like levels, so getting +2 is giga on them. And even though this is not the case and should not be the way, in all cases at least, people prioritize +2 over minion damage. That's just the truth. It shouldn't really be that way, because realistically, in a lot of situations, getting 100% increased minion damage is better than a level, unless the level gives you an extra Spectre. But the market doesn't respect that. The market would rather have +2. So yeah, I'd say start pricing at like 25. If you really want, you can go like 30, and then like every 4 hours, if it hasn't sold, take it down a divine or two. But I wouldn't go below like 18, 15. Like the minimum I would go to is like around the 18 divine range. Well, start at like 30 and then work your way down if it hasn't sold.
All mortal endeavor is sand.
I see you. Should have ignored the noise.
You are welcome. This is our last blueprint, so we're going to hop on our Chains of Command after this, and we're just going to play. We're going to do some. What do we want to do? Do we want to blight or do we want to ritual? I kind of want to showcase a bit more, because I am going to be making a build video for this. Oh, this is dust. I'm going to be making a build video for it soon, and I would like as much footage as possible. Lion Eyes Paw is not worth anything. So yeah, we'll go for Combs Hearts. Brother, what?
Say goodbye.
Report.
I see you. I am stressed. You're dead.
We must continue. I believed we would face our deaths in there. I'm glad to have been wrong.
Let's see if the Dream Feather is worth anything, seeing as it has decent attack speed. $80 chaos. Expeditions end is about 60 chaos. So I can sell these guys for like decent money. Oh, I could dust it. And left to me, I like dusty uniques. Combs Heart, I'm 100% going to quality. I do not know if the others are even great dusts. Let me see expeditions, and yeah, like that is not a lot of dust. Same with that, same with you, same with you. So it's only Combs Heart that's really worth dusting, because like it's, if Fire Embarker is like 100 or something.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, 152k with quality. All right, we'll dump the mage blood in the stash. I just be passing around the mage blood, but it means I can actually map and heists with two different characters, fully independent of each other. I don't. And the only thing I need to swap around is the mage blood, which was kind of what I was going for when I set up that character. I didn't want to have to take anything from here and vice versa. We've done a lot of Abyss in T17s to the point where I'm kind of tired of Abyss. Oh. I am kind of very tired of Abyss. Like, I don't want to do that. What T17 strats are there? I guess I could do Ritual in T17, but it just absolute Ritual just sucks in T17s. Map farming does it though. I could map farm. I could map farm, or I could do. Let me look at the Atlas passive tree and see what I might want to do. Blight in T17s is honestly also an option. But alas, what are we gonna do? We're probably going to Ritual. Why Ritual? I mean Abyss rather. The reason we're going to use Abyss is, oh god, we need int. Let's hope we don't actually. All this stems from the fact that I did this instead of, I went for a block instead of this guy. I tattooed with the expectation of having the int from here, so now every single time I take nodes away, it just does that. Now those 4 points came from Pasta Mastery as well as I think block chance here. Pretty sure. Then I'm going to need decent DPS, but if I'm going for risk scarabs, which these are all already rolled for risk scare for like Abyss, which is why we're going for Abyss right now. We're going to replace an Abyss Scarab with a Risk Scarab, I think. We're going double risk. I want to try triple risk and we'll see how that goes. Let's stress test the build, shall we? So we have 12. We have 12 maps left in the rotation, so let's pull out 12 risks. Eight. And then we take 12 from here. We put this in. We go Abyss, and we're going to switch from blue altars to red because honestly I am just tired of blue altars. I don't like that I have to hit my res when my res is barely capped and stuff like that, so all right, I think this is fine. Actually, we're going to take this one. All right. Spirit offering, feeding frenzy, no feeding frenzy for us. Meat shield to make sure we are better protected against the modifiers. Bone offering might honestly be a choice if we get to some level or no. No. Okay, good. I was scared we had our Doriani Merc instead of our anti-action speed Merc.
A swift end.
Do not worry, little beast. We are friends.
Twilight Regalia. I'm done keeping bases, I think. I'm going to have to mute it on my filter, but like I don't want to do it anymore. Like bases I care about, sure. So I'm going to keep stuff like oh god. There's so much BS there. Oh shit. Thank you very much. Take the containment. Like for all the, I'm going to take all the fossilized spirit shields I can because I'm going to need to roll them all for like block chance and minion damage or whatever else I might get. But like I don't plan on rolling Twilight Regalias. I don't plan on crafting them.
Die quickly.
Honestly, I don't need to rush the boss anymore because I'm no longer doing blue altars where I can't choose Eldritch Minion.
Never come for an immortal. Mortal. Your soul burns for me. Kulamak, mortal. Arise, my children.
We were so close to skipping children phase 2.
Feed. Your soul burns for me. Give your soul to me. Your soul burns for me. Kulamak, mortal.
I'm gonna see how much I can fill the window with deferred items.
Arise, my
Lol. I'm pretty sure you can just...
Place.
What was stunning me?
feed.
But like, I'm curious, how detrimental is it to do that, you know?
I mean, considering you can have a second window, I'd say probably pretty detrimental.
Well, like, I'm not trying to fill, but I am trying to just be like, what is too much, really?
Kulamak, arise, my children.
And you are dead.
BRB.
When I'm ready, and not before.
So we see where most of these abysses are. Oh shit, now that we are actually here, we should be getting burning ground immunity because red altars.
I'm extra the militia. You're
Know
as
your
good as
place.
That was the horde, so it's done.
Kayaks don't bluff. Know what you're walking into.
More AoE bow attack Jadieta. Yeah, I'm gonna exile you. Am I lagging?
Don't need telling twice. I'm out here.
So triple risk, so far so good. Warlock. Like I said, I don't really care for bases right now. I don't want to deal with selling them. I keep thinking to myself that I don't mind selling them, but the reality is I do mind selling them. I do very much mind selling them. So I also kind of mind buying them, so like that's kind of also a problem. That's what second containment. Yeah, containment. That's what I was trying to remember. I think that's all. We've done the 4 abysses we have in our maps, which means we don't have to do anything else in this map at least. Oh my god. Don't tell me I forgot to choose abyss on the map device. Oh no, I didn't. Kind of weird, but I mean, I'll take it. So I'm going to run a few more maps with triple risk. I'm going to see what combinations feel awkward. Here's a prediction. I think desolation is still going to be a problem. Awakener's desolation. I don't see a universe where that becomes, well, that's not entirely true. Awakener's desolation mixed with lightning golems will be problematic. Why do I have a slight headache? Came out of nowhere. I think running risk scarabs without escalation is also kind of just unideal, I guess. Because nothing scales better with escalation than, or with risk than escalation, seeing as it's per map mode, right? So maybe instead of it, I'd have to swap something like an abyss for it or a risk for it, and that's not exactly sure. We'll take that. Oh shit, Cogrock is selling. Don't mind if I do. Come get it, come get it, come get it. Oh, okay. That's how we're doing it, eh? And this is why you don't leave your map until you see them in your hideouts.
your place. When I'm ready and not before.
So many freaking scarabs. How many more? 144% more. 405 more currency. That is wild. And I think this is bugged. Yeah, this is bugged. It's not going to run out of enemies to kill, and yeah, it's bugged. All right, cool. Let's go kill Katarina, shall we? Well, let's go finish the rest. What? Containment. Did I see what?
You see that you can get a mirror shard from lost shipments?
Of course you can't. It's shipments. Did you not think you could?
No, I just haven't seen that many examples have it this league.
It's rare. They're not big shipments, so this chance of you getting a mirror shot from it is very small. But it's still a shipment, so you can get it. Doesn't surprise me. That looks ugly AF. What the fuck was that? I'm running a 400% more currency map. Basically running triple risk scarabs right now.
Abyss?
Yeah, Abyss.
I thought you weren't doing Abyss.
I'm basically showcasing the build, and I wanted more footage, so here we are.
Well, that's fine.
But yeah, like when we started stream, we did a tier 16.5 blights. But we did like 3 to 16.5 blights. Then now we're doing Abyss, and we decided to kick it up a notch and go triple risk. Cause like typically I do double risk, so I dropped an. Oh god, we're full, aren't we? All right. I am very close to deleting these bases. I will post it on TFT one more time because I've only posted it once. And if it doesn't go,
buy lich circlets off of you.
Lich circlets? I only have one.
Yeah.
For sure. I can do that.
You have necrotic as well?
I have a fuck ton of necrotic.
How many is a fuck ton?
I mean, if you look at my stream, I just left my stash. You'll see how many I had.
Yeah. Got some crabs and ads, and that way I can buy your stock. I need to burn some of my stock first, though. I figured I'm just gonna craft them at this point. I give up. It's actually I don't know why I find recomms fun.
What are you crafting? Your gear or for profits?
I'll just grab triple one. Triple prefix on the helmet and the chest.
Lol. I want to try recombing with like giga bases, but like, you know, I need to first get there.
Oh, like 25 type shit.
Yeah, like having a lot of giga bases. It's like,
it's crazy to me.
What do you say?
I can't believe people actually doing that. It's crazy.
Like having a lot of bases?
Like giga bases.
Like I'm going to craft a minion shield, and I'm going to need a lot of bases for the recon for my next build. That's like the most tedious craft in the build, I think. This guy is tanky AF. What's going on? Am I? They probably have giga resistances.
Arise, my children. Feed. Feel death's grip.
Well, better you than me.
Just snipe there. Holy.
Darkness walls. Mortal. Darkness swarms. Feel death's grip. Arise, my children.
This got way messy at the moment I died, so. But I think it's fine now.
I need more mana. Ugh, I'm not hauling you back to town.
I don't know what hit me there. She was phasing. Like legit, she was phasing. How did she kill me? Is it you? You know, it's probably them.
Love tap on the way out.
It's probably the skeletons or something.
Your soul burns for me.
I don't know who I'm fighting. Oh, there you are.
Well, better you
Okay.
than me.
Okay, Kata. You win. I'll come back for you.
When I'm ready and not
It became so messy once I died because then I have to deal with her killing sword and not having numbers. So we're going to do the rest of the abysses and then we're going to go back to Katarina. I do think I can kill her. I just think she has something that's making her giga tanky, and I think it's res. I'm having to deal with 75% res. And I feel like she also has endurance charges in there. Like, this is not just 75% res. This is, oh, it's 75% res with 170% more monster life. That makes sense in that case. What was that loot explosion?
You only get one first impression. Try not to ruin it.
Kineticist, what do you have? You have haste, kinetic bolts, greater kinetic blasts. You are decent with damage.
The choice is yours.
Kinetic bolts is the guy that has doesn't kinetic bolts kinetic bolt doesn't need chain, right? It's kinetic blast that does. Or am I mixing them up? Either way, I feel like I almost would prefer this guy over what I currently have, but I'm not about to do that.
By all means,
Because that means I need to get the gear from my current merc and then equip this one because I have to dismiss my current merc to get this one, and I'm not about to do that. I'm genuinely not about to do that. Ooh. Catalyzing. I see 2 abysses here, so ooh, bloodlines. I don't know which of these is... Oh, I see which one is our abyss. Either we have to come back here. You actually get so many Skirabs just farming abyss, it's ridiculous. No wonder TFT prices are just absolute shite. I mean, they're typically not great, but like this season in particular, they are really bad for bulk buying essences. Or not essences, Skirabs rather. But yeah, I should actually price check my Skirab tab.
I need more mana. Know your place.
Two Valdos in quick succession?
Too much clutter.
My inventory is full. That strand will just have to wait. I do not have an Exile. Oh, I do! I was gonna say I don't have an Exile to stack, but I actually did. I think this horde is the last abyss in here.
Too much clutter.
All right, let's go empty our inventory because
When I'm ready and not before.
let's put these two there because they aren't needed. They are not needed.
Body and strike true.
I'm going to miss the quality of life that is squirming terrors on mercenaries when mercenaries, you know, are deleted from the game because for whatever reason they insist that AG should not have accessories. I still don't understand why, but I mean, maybe they're trying to make it so AG is not mandatory on every build, but like he already isn't. But I guess if you give him rings, maybe there'll be ways that you can make him tanky enough without the investment into minion. I don't know. But like, it would be so nice to have accessories. Like having that extra bit of...
Give your soul to me.
Extra bit of theory craft potential.
Your soul burns for me.
Because right now, everything there is for about ages has been figured out. And it's honestly been still for a while.
Your soul burns for me.
And mercenaries have just brought back a bit of the life that AG theory crafting had.
I need more mana.
Soul to me.
Starfall Crater Prage.
Oh,
Of course.
I'm not hauling you
All
back
right.
to town.
Good luck. Merc should never be deleted from the game. I mean, if we have our way, they wouldn't be, and there are a lot of people that support that, but I don't see how I don't see GGG keeping them. There are
No, they
some.
might keep him.
I mean, if I want to cope, I would say yes, but like I don't know.
They'll keep him, but they're not gonna be running maps with you. They're gonna be your map. Mercenaries are back, and they work in King's March. That way we didn't have to worry about Doriani and now y'all doing broken shit.
Like if we could keep mercs, we should, but I don't see GGG letting them stay. I really don't see it. All right, Katarina sent me home in that map. It is what it is.
Rage. Rage.
Good luck.
When I'm ready and not before.
You know, it's like a
Okay.
people estimate like a 3% chance to get it.
Shit game.
3% chance on an encounter that's like that'll show up like 3 maps out of 100. Like people that are literally spamming maps per hour literally just to farm Spalin are running like 600 maps just to get one. 600 plus maps.
I'll return when I'm fighting.
Oh god, is this runes of I think this is runes. It might be runes, and if it is runes, yep, I mean if it's runes then oh no, it's she's died to reflect. Of course she has. And I see runes. Yep. This is going to be a map where they turn off my AG's regen, but like it's fine so long as they don't deal too much damage whilst he is on, you know, one of them, which I think it should be fine. The question is, will I live the moment they turn off my regen? It's not going to be easy to live, I'll tell you that much.
Resist the assault. Temporal tears. Grip of the infinite.
Is that a volatile core map? Or is it, did I just run into a mob that has volatile core?
Resist
We also have...
assault.
Yo, sometimes I forget the numlock trick kicks you out of invuln. Like the way I just be there thinking, oh, I'm safe, I'm safe. No, you're not safe. You're about to eat shit. But you know, you're gonna find out that you're not safe. All right, we need block reduction. Now we have block reduction. I think that's all because that's a block map. Because I was reading the thing and I just died. So we have runes here. We have reduced damage from crits. So our crit is not doing much. Meteor is fine. Yeah, it's a volatile core map.
Resist the assault. Time bends to my will. Grip of the infinite.
It's one of those maps that they're really trying to counter you.
Mortality tightly.
Like there's a whole bunch of shit that we don't like. Like there's no way we're living through a volatile core hitting us dead smack in the face. So we have to take very long strides, basically always walking,
Grasp your mortality
never looting around enemies.
Grip of the infinite. Time bends to my will. Grasp your mortality tightly. Grip of the infinite.
Maven, if you grip of the infinite me at the wrong time, I will curse you.
Oh man, when you said Maven, if you grip, I was like, ah! Sorry, never mind.
Lol.
Resist the assault.
Resist the assault.
Tight is.
I'm out here dodging volatile cores like there's no tomorrow.
Dragon or strangle.
In all of this, our mercenary is dead already thanks to reflect.
Time bends to my
So if any of these,
Grip of the infinite. Grasp your mortality tightly. Struggle or strangle. Time bends to my will. Resist the assault.
if any of these,
Grip of the infinite.
oh god, we have to deal with this Soul Eater. Of course we do.
Resist the assault. Time bends to my will. Grip of the infinite.
Okay, he's dead. No, he's not.
Grasp your mortality tightly. Grip of the infinite.
Okay, we're going to go here. We're going to wait for him to lose souls. We're going to wait close enough that he's actually going to lose them souls.
Temporal tears.
But we also need to make sure we don't run out of swords.
Resist.
Yeah, this fucker is not even worth fighting, so I'm not going to. All that just for him to not drop anything.
Infinite. Resist the assault. Temporal tears.
Think your God's watching? Then you're a greater.
Grip of the infinite. Struggle or strangle.
When I'm ready and not before.
Grip of the infinite.
We're just going to keep going around until the hordes open up.
Resist the assault.
We can't actually stop to pick up anything until the abyss is done.
Resist the assault.
There's an exalt. I still can't pick it up. There's a volatile core chasing me.
Tight tears. Resist the assault.
This strong box is going to open. Ooh, divine. I want to pick you up. Am I going to die for it?
Tears.
That is a good question.
Temporal tears.
There's no way I just lived. I think I was a DD.
The assault. Tight tears. Grasp your mortality tightly.
AG was on a rune. A problematic rune.
To my will. Tight tethers. Grasp your mortality tightly. Struggle or strangle. Time bends to my
Okay.
grasp your mortality tightly. Struggle or
Maybe can I loot, please? Can you let me loot?
Be healed. Fight on.
resist the assault.
Oh god, you're rare, aren't you? Yes, you are. Of course you are.
Tethers.
Of course you are. All right, where were we? What is this? Is this better? +2 giga minion damage, minion crit. This is, yeah, this is much better. This is really good. GG. This is +2. This is good minion damage. Baseline, you're looking at least 60D. If you add T1 crits, yeah, this seems about right. This is way better. And then you have space for trigger. It's perfect. Only thing that could make this better is either minions are aggressive or minion attack cast speed. But trying to add minion attack cast speed here, I don't know that it's worth it. You can, but you'd have to 50-50 your crit, and I don't think that's worth it. That I don't think is worth it. But yeah, that is worth a lot more Congrats.
Struggle or
That is an insane wand, actually. Many builds would want that.
resist the assault. Grip of the infinite.
Multi-mod prefixes can be changed. Veiled orb. You can reforge caster to get, like, not reforge, you can add cut, you can add remove for minion attack cast speed, and of course at that point you're guaranteed attack cast speed. But the only, oh god, the only problem with that is I think add remove adds first before remove, so you need to have an open space to use add remove. That's like the big problem there. So you can't actually make it a 33% chance by adding a modifier because it adds before it removes. So if there's no space, it's not going to, it just doesn't work. Now we're just going to keep rolling around because we have no intention of dying to whatever rare monster BS is here, because volatile core exists on this map. Is this the last? No, this is not the last abyss. I think I saw one more.
Just sold my Twilight Regalia chest for my occultist for 85.
Sheesh. That means your occultist is donezo.
I think it was done so after I saw the 100 divine support charm.
Lol.
I just realized that, yeah, like, nothing feels as good as Abyss in terms of raw currency, but like, I'm kind of burnt out on Abyss, bro.
That's just the
Following the
truth.
hordes, that shit ain't that much fun. That's the only reason I would have kept the character, just like caster mastery stuff. But I could just do the buggy,
The automation one.
bug abusing tech.
Bug abusing? What bug are you abusing?
GTA 6 glitch tech that you use.
You mean dublock?
Sure, also, if you want to give it, I don't know, you're trying to soften the blow. If you know, the infinite god mode glitch you use. Anyway, I'm building a character for Abyss. I'm scheming. I'm planning. I'm like, oh my god, 4 points in a mastery. All right, let's take power from here. Let's put this here. But they're literally just bug abuses.
You do realize that for I'm still taking power out of everywhere else because Caspi doesn't scale my build in the slightest. You were getting damage from Caspi. I wasn't.
I realize that.
Give me a second. All right, where were we?
Struggle or strangle.
We're going to try to resummon our swords.
Resist the assault.
AG, knock him dead. Thank you.
Grip of the infinite.
Where is the abyss? I didn't see where it ran off to. It might have despawned as well. I'm not entirely sure.
Grip of the infinite. Temporal tears. Tight tethers. Struggle or strangle.
All right, Katarina, are you gonna send me to my hideout? Oh, you have literally the most tame shrine. No, I don't have my calling strike merc. Oh! Let's not do that, okay? Oh no, it's freaking Maven and her regen. We should have the DPS to. We should have the DPS anyways. Yeah, it just will take. It might take a bit because, well, Maven likes being a pain.
Resist the assault. Temporal tears. Grasp your mortality tightly. Struggle or strangle.
Your foe burns for me.
Resist the assault. Time bends to my will. Tight tethers. Grasp your mortality tightly.
Feed mortal.
Tight tethers. Grasp your mortality tightly.
Darkness walls.
Can we phase her?
Struggle or strangle.
When I'm ready and not before.
Grasp your mortality tightly. Tight tethers.
Your foe burns for me.
Grasp your mortality tightly. Temporal tears.
Your foe burns for me.
Grip of the infinite. Resist the assault.
Give your soul to me.
Struggle or strangle. Time bends to my will. Resist the assault.
Feed.
Tight tethers.
I was about to take off block chance reduction support, and I remember this is a block map, and I should indeed have block chance reduction supports. Because otherwise, she's about to start blocking, and I don't want them doing damage.
The assault.
Give your soul to me.
Temporal tears.
Your
Struggle or strangle. Resist the assault.
give
Nope.
your soul to me.
Grip of the infinite.
Your soul burns.
Grasp your mortality tightly.
Kolamak.
Time bends to my will.
Walls. Arise, my children.
Grasp your mortality tightly. Struggle or strangle.
Mortal.
I might have to kill these guys because of how tanky this map
Grasp your
is.
mortality tightly.
But yeah, she should die here.
Tight tethers.
Why the fuck the global on mute? All right, map done. I think I died once because of volatile core, but that's about it. Holy, that is so many bases. Dump. Thank you. What is this? An alt. Okay. And that is what risk grabs look like, I guess. Couple couple deaths here and there, depending on the mod you're gonna get. I also need to make my kinesis reflect immune, and the easiest way to do that is to remove her attacks, but that's just not gonna happen. Reason that's not gonna happen, well, I think it's kind of obvious. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do what I was supposed to do a long time ago. I'm going to remove Windscream, and there are two options here. We either replace Windscream with deal no damage, i.e. Ancestral Bond boots, or I replace it with replica Alberons, but I don't have a replica Alberons, and I don't want to spend that egregious amount of money. And also I need to replace the amulets and anoints with Whispers of Doom to make it so this does not overwrite my mark. Those are the things I need to do to make this a bit more smooth for Risk Scarab. So we're going to do that. Maybe, I don't know. I want to start putting currency into my next build before anything. I already have like my AG's weapon, my Dialas for it. We have a bunch of shit, FNF for later on, you know. So basically tomorrow we're probably going to be leveling a new character for that build, most likely our third witch of the season, because why not? But anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you guys. I'll be back tomorrow with a meme build, most likely. Till then, have a good night.